Magona Marima, welcome to the Mukushi Seeds Magona Marima Academy of Crop Production. This is the second in the series of 2015, in which we want to work with you to enable you to become more productive and profitable so that your families can be healthy and happy. We at Mukushi Seeds are serious about crop production, and so we'd like you to join us in this series to learn more about crop production. In this series and in this session, we are talking about production. And production is at the heart of agriculture. Without production, industry cannot survive. People cannot eat. Without production, no economy. Without farmers, no future. So this is our target, our emphasis in this series, how to achieve the needed production in Zimbabwe. Now, when we think of production, there are two things related to it. Firstly, there's the inputs that you need to achieve production, and secondly, there's the output that you will get from the production, and what will you do with that output? So as a farmer, you need to be thinking, how much crop production do you need to achieve? What's your goal in production? And our production goal is based on two things. Firstly, we have to think about our needs. What are your needs as a farmer? You need production for your home consumption, and you need production in order to achieve an income, and that income will help to service your needs in the family and help you to grow your farm and your business. But secondly, we need to think about the market, because without a market, there's no need producing anything. You must only produce for the market. So these three things are interrelated. Our production affects the market. Our production is required for our needs. And these two are also related. It's like a triangular thing. If you need a lot of money or a lot of grain, and you need to sell that grain, you need a market into which you can sell that grain. So whenever you are setting your goals for production, think of these two things: what you need in terms of dollars and grain, and secondly, what the market requires. Now, the market is determined by a number of things. Firstly, the demand. What is the demand for this crop or commodity? Is it strong? Is it weak? That will determine how much of a market there is. And once you know that market, you can then determine how much to produce. The second thing related to the market and your needs is the price. There may well be a market for your commodity, but the price might be so low that it isn't worth you producing for it. Or the market might be very small, but there's a very high price. So you need to know what is the demand for your crop and what the price there is. So the market is determined by the demand, and it establishes the price, and these two are connected. Demand and price. So once you know those things, you need to consider what you will supply to the market. What will you sell into that market? And that's related to how much you need and what the price is, and the supply that you give will also help to determine the price that you get. So here you see the output side of your market. This is what we would call the output from your production. This is how much you want to produce. How much you want to produce. And all of these things up here represent opportunity. So as you go into this season, before you even buy your seed or your fertilizer or plan your cropping program, consider these things. Because you want to know what the market is, what the demand and price of your product is, what your needs are, how much you will supply to the market, and that will determine how much you need to produce. So this is, at the end of the day, your objective, your goal as a farmer. What do you intend to produce? And once you know what you want to produce, we can then start looking at our inputs. Our inputs and our operations. And these two things, our inputs and operations, we will discuss in the next session. So thank you for watching, and we look forward to meeting with you again in the next session. Remember, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to contact me. My name is John McRobert, and the number to contact is 0782 808080. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.